Hi everyone, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Similane and thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if this is your first time watching this video, and to everybody that's already subscribed, guys, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. I see the channel growing at a steady pace, so thank you guys for your subscriptions. Thank you for the love, and for the ones that are for the new subscribers especially, thank you guys for subscribing, and yeah, I love you. So, because it's still January and a lot of us are still planning and mapping out our year and the different things that we want to do for 2019, I've decided to name today's video Things to Let Go of in 2018. Now, as I always say in all of my videos, that this is my personal things that I'm going to let go of. But I know that I'm not the only person that struggles with these things. I'm not the only person that's going through these things. So if these are things that you also struggle with, that you also want to stop doing, yeah, join me in letting go of these certain things in 2019. And as we become bigger, maybe bigger is not the right word, as we become better, yes, as we become better persons, as we become better people in 2019. So these are not, well, my list is long, but these are some of the things, well, my most important things that I want to let go of in 2019. So in no particular order, the first thing that I want to let go of in 2019 is negativity. Now I know the minute I say negativity, we think negativity that is brought into our lives by other people. But in as much as those are things that we need to let go of as well, but we also need to let go of the negativity that you bring onto yourself. Now, as I've always said, I'm a person who's struggled a lot with what we deem self-esteem. I'm a person who's questioned herself in many things that she's done. So my first thing that I want to let go of is negative thoughts that are towards myself. Whereas I think negatively, I don't know how to describe. I don't even know how to elaborate on that, but I want to let go of negativity. I want to stop saying that I can't do certain things and just be on some I can't do it, or at least I'm gonna try. Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to let go of negativity that is towards myself, and definitely let go of negativity that comes from other people. Because if you are a negative person and you're going to come into my life, you will tell me that I can't do something, I'm definitely letting you go. So the negativity that is brought on by other people, definitely let that bird fly. But the negativity that we bring on to ourselves definitely needs to go. So my first thing, negativity. That's to go. The second thing is procrastination. Now, I think I am the queen of procrastination. I call myself an overthinker, but in as much as I am an overthinker, I'm also a procrastinator. I tend to sit on things and wait for the right moment to do certain things, whereas the right moment never actually really comes. You just have to either do or not do something. So procrastination is my second thing. For instance, this YouTube channel, I should have started 3 years ago, but I sat on it and I was like, yeah, but the time right now is not right. So yeah, that's my thing that I want to let go of in 2019 is procrastination. I don't want to be that girl that overthinks things. Well, wait, hold on. No, I'm still going to be an overthinker, but I don't want to be that girl that sits on things because she's waiting for the right moment. I just want to be able to see opportunity if it avails itself, and also to just take a leap of faith and just do things. That's what I want to be. So my second thing, procrastination. Now, I don't know if number two, procrastination, and this is linked with each other, but my number three is fear. I want to let go of fear. I somehow, from my late 20s to now, I've somehow developed a fear of doing things, whereas I was always that person on some, yep, let's do it. And then now I'm on some, yeah, no, let's think about this first. I've been scared to do a lot of things in my life, not because those things were not good for me, but because simply I was just scared. I've got nothing else to say. So 2019, I'm letting fear go. I'm letting the fear of the unknown go, the fear of rejection go, the just anything that is attached to fear. I'm letting that go because I want to live my best life, and I want to look back at my life one day when I'm old and gray and realize yeah, girl, yes, I lived my best life. So my third thing, my third thing that I'm letting go of, I lost count. My third thing that I'm letting go of in 2019 is fear. I know that sometimes it's because I'm a mom, and I think that if I do something, but if it doesn't turn out the way that I want it to happen, it's going to affect my children. So, but in 2019, I'm letting go of fear. I'm taking calculated risks, and I'm just doing things because things need to be done. Yes, 2019, letting go of fear. My number 4 thing that I'm letting go of in 2019 is starting things and not finishing them. Now, my family knows this. I'm a very DIY person, but I have DIY projects that are sitting in my garage that I've started, gotten bored along the way as I was doing them, and just left them. And they're collecting dust and they're unfinished. So in 2019, each and every project that I'm starting, I'm going to start it and I'm going to complete it. Even if in the middle of the project I get bored and wants to change and do something different. But I'm the starting something and not seeing it to its completion comes to an end. Whether it's small things like a DIY project or it's big things like, I don't know, like what, but like big things. I am starting something and I'm seeing it to its completion. And you guys get me. You guys get me. I'm definitely not going to do that anymore. I'm going to start something and I'm going to complete it, even if I get bored in the middle of doing that particular thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let's make this one a try. Yeah, I'm gonna try. My number 5 thing that I'm going to stop doing. Now, this might be a repetition from fear and procrastination, but is limiting myself, thinking that I'm not good enough, or thinking that I'm not clever enough, or whatever. But I'm going to stop limiting myself. I'm going to stop thinking that I can only go so far with something, whereas I could go all the way, or whereas I could be the best in that particular thing. Whether I'm the best in that particular thing in my group of friends or in my family, but I could be the best at something, but limiting myself. Stop thinking that I'm not good enough to, basically, my number 5 is to stop thinking that I'm not good enough. Yeah, I think that's what my number 5 is. Let's not call it something else. We're calling it, Sibonisiwe is going to stop thinking that she is not good enough. For whatever, be it love, be it relationships, be it money, be it whatever. I'm going to stop thinking that I am not good enough. End of story. And last, but certainly not least. Now, I mentioned this in my Hello 2019 video, and I'm going to mention it again. I am going to remove myself from unhappy situations. I spent a huge chunk of my 2018 unhappy, and I don't want people to mistake this with depression, because that's something completely different. That's another whole different ballgame. But I spent a big chunk of my 2018 unhappy because I let myself sit in situations that were not making me happy, and I knew that the situations were not making me happy. I knew that this was not good for me in a sense, and I said, so in 2019, if something does not make me happy, I am not going to participate in that game. So I'm eliminating myself from situations that make me unhappy. Be it situations, be it people, whatever. If it's not making me happy, I'm not going to be part of it, because I believe that just like everybody else, the next person deserves, just like everybody else, we all deserve happiness. If you think you deserve happiness, the next person to you deserves happiness. I deserve happiness. We all deserve happiness. But we're not going to be happy if we're sitting in situations that are making us unhappy. If we're sitting in situations where we're hoping and we're praying that things turn out differently or things turn out in our favor, and in the process of us waiting for things to turn out in our favor, we're actually unhappy, no, it isn't worth it. So my biggest thing, as much as everything else was the biggest thing, but my biggest thing is in 2019 is that I'm not going to sit in situations that are making me unhappy, because it simply isn't worth it. It it isn't worth it. So in 2019, unhappiness has got to go. It's got to go. So if it's the person that's making, especially if it's a person that's making you unhappy, because I know sometimes situations we cannot control. Like if you're unhappy at your job, you can't actually quit your job because you've got things like your car and your house to pay for. I understand that. But if it's a person, especially if it's a person, I cannot emphasize this more. If it is a person that is making you unhappy, you tell them red card, they gotta go. So if it's a person that's making you unhappy, because that situation you can control. So if it's a person that's making you unhappy, they've got to go, because we're all about being happy. We're all about being better people. We're all about the nice things in life. It's 20 nice things, the year of intention. So if you are intending on being happy, you need to let go of unhappiness, unhappy situations, unhappy people that are making you unhappy. They've just got to go. So yes, those are my final thing for 2019 is unhappiness, letting it go. So yeah, those are my things that I'm letting go of in 2019. If there are things that you are letting go of in 2019 that I haven't mentioned on my list, please add them in the comment section down below, because I'd really like to hear what it is that you guys are wanting to do better about yourselves in 2019. Things that we're letting go. We're singing that song from the Disney movie that the twins played for a whole year. What's that movie again? Frozen. Yes, we just let it go, let it go, let it go. Yes, we're just letting things go in 2019. We're planning on being better people. We plan on being happier people. We plan on being, those people that are living the nice life. Yes, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit me up on my Facebook page as well. Don't forget to like that page. I'm going to leave the link in the description. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I don't really have Snapchat. So yeah, but follow me on Instagram and Twitter. So yes, once again, guys, remember that I love you, but most importantly, God loves you. And enjoy the rest of your week. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed rest of January. And yeah, mwah, love you.